beautiful people. The time has come where we're finally going to be leaving Sun Valley. We've been here on and off for a couple weeks and we've been going to the hot springs, and now it is time to gear up and head to Stanley, Idaho. We've heard so many wonderful things about Stanley, about the hot springs, and just how absolutely gorgeous it is up there. So Brian is putting all our groceries away. We did some grocery shopping. It's supposed to be a beautiful drive. We might even get there a little late, but we're hoping to at least get to the hot spring at night. If not, we're gonna head out first thing in the morning to go do a hot spring tour all around Stanley.
We need to go outside and take a look at this.
Oh my God.
I don't know what our elevation is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find out.
So we went over some pass, or we're going over some pass. I don't know what it is though, but we're gonna see if we can find out. Looks like there's a little bit sign right here.
8,200 feet so far. I think we're gonna keep going up.
You would say I'll be just fine.
Alexander Ross. Searching the mountain wilderness for beaver, Alexander Ross came up Wood River and discovered this summit in September 1824. I mean, how could you ever leave? This is beautiful.
I'm thinking about you.
We think we're coming up towards Stanley right now. We've heard that if you blink, you can miss it because it's so tiny.
Stanley, population 63.
63 people in Stanley. I think we can just go find a spot then to go park and hang out at for the night, and we'll just start super early tomorrow morning then.
Well, I think we should go head over to up to Sunbeam Hot Springs.
Yeah?
Which is like 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
It's 11 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo. Looks like Sunbeam Hot Springs are a go. It's empty down here and there are lots of options. Pretty stoked. Check it out. This is pretty cool. Let's see if the water's hot enough though. Whoa, check this out. Nice, little tubs. Yeah, that won't be so hot in here because right now it's just strictly hot water. It's too hot.
Woo! Okay, let's try it. Brian's gonna try to rig this thing because it was so hot and so cold all at the same time that part of my legs kind of got burned. And then the other part of me was like freezing. Brian's trying to figure out what to do about it, but so far no luck.
Well, that didn't work out too well. Temperature was not consistent. I tried to make it work. Over there, it was just too cold. It was gonna take too long to get the hot water to heat up. So we're gonna go to the other side over here and check out, see if we get better luck. All right, see you over there.
Like it more and more. Keep listening to the Wim Hof. The Wim Hof method is awesome, but still, cold air isn't necessarily my thing.
We found a spot, and it's nice.
Mine's perfect.
Yours is good. Hers is perfect. It's a nice little spot here. I'm gonna try to lean back here and relax.
Now we are off to find a camping spot. We don't have self-service, so probably not gonna be able to use our app, so we're just gonna kind of see what happens. Per usual, feel like we kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We could turn around here.
You wanna turn around?
Yeah, I think we should turn around.
I just feel like
this is kind of creepy.
Like, what's going on?
What are we doing?
Yeah. Oh.
We accidentally took a road. We thought we were going towards this camping spot, but we actually went up a mountain. And there's one thing that's really terrifying when you're in a van and you just have to trust that everything's gonna be okay, is that when the road is a dirt road and there's just like all sorts of like ruts in the road and like bumps and things like that, and you hear everything rattle in the back, even though it's like, you know, tied down the hatches or whatever that saying is, it's still like, oh, like right now. But I think we made it back down the mountain.
Well, we just found a spot for free, and it's very easy in Idaho to find free spots. There's some weird ones, but there's a lot of good ones. And I think we're going right now. We're kind of on the Salmon River right now, I think.
Brian said it earlier, every night is a snuggle night, so we're gonna go ahead and snuggle and then get up tomorrow, probably make a really beautiful breakfast, and then more hot springs.
I didn't know I was telling a lie. It's been a long day for sure. How could I resist your smile?
Good morning. Welcome to Stanley, Idaho, day 2. Just woke up. It's freezing out. It's like 16 degrees. All the windows are frosted. And we had a mouse in our van last night, and my catch and release trap worked. Brought him outside, and he's still alive, and he ran away, so that's good.
I just got up because it was so cold I didn't want to get out of bed, and I was also reading a really awesome book. Our van is not made for winter weather. Our sink will not empty, like, because I think the pipes are totally frozen. We can't really do anything right now, so somehow remember, if you're building a van, is if you're planning to be on the cold, to make it cold worthy. Small edit, Brian wanted me to say it is warm and cozy in the van. I would say to a certain extent.
I've been wondering about you. They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you.
So, because our van is just having some issues right now that we need to fix, we actually are gonna go out to eat instead of making anything. Heard there's some veggie burgers at this, where are we at? The Mountain Village Inn? Mountain Village Lodge?
Mountain Village Resort.
Mountain Village Resort.
Let's talk about this burger, this veggie burger, homemade quinoa patty that they make here at the Mountain Village Resort. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like, you could tell it was handmade, homemade right here. It was great, so good job.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of
Did you just hear that?
I heard it bubbling. I think our sink is thawed out. Pipe's thawed out.
Let's see, did it drain? Finally!
Great success.
Great success. Woo! That took until 1 p.m. and it's now 42 degrees for that to thaw out and for it to finally drain. So we have some work to do on the van. And we're probably gonna go down to California for the winter, but still, like,
Yeah.
now we know. Now we know.
just where it was needed. Gleaming like a star, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time.
So we just stumbled upon Redfish Lake. Not so much stumbled, but we just got here. Check it out. Definitely too cold to go swimming, but wow, these mountains.
Sorrows will be here by dawn.
We heard of Redfish Lake from a few different people, and they said it was absolutely gorgeous. And it is. There's all this sand, like sandy beaches and sawtooth mountains. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. Definitely gonna come back next year if we're still in the States, because it's just gorgeous.
So we are at Kirkham Hot Springs. It's about an hour or so west of Stanley, and we're gonna check it out. There's like hot water falls down there. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty busy, but I think there's a lot of pools to choose from. So see you down there.
I didn't know I was telling a lie. It's been a long day for sure.
Found a nice little spot here at Kirkham Hot Springs. Just a nice little pool to ourselves, right alongside the river. It's so nice.
Oh, I could wait for 1,000 years, but it won't do us any good.
So a couple things to know for visiting Kirkham Hot Springs. There's probably about, what do you say, like 15 pools?
Yeah, about that, maybe 12, 15.
There's a bunch of different waterfalls which you can just stand under, which was like having a back massage, which was really cool. Super awesome. Of all the hot springs we've been to, these ones are probably one of the more consistent ones. And one of them that we were in, the river water was coming in as we also had a waterfall coming down from the top. And it was so beautiful because it was like we were in the river, but it was warm. It was like being in a pool. Kirkham, I would put at the top of your list. I would come here over and over again. And if I lived anywhere near it, I would probably try to come every single day. And so now we're off to where?
Pine Flats Hot Springs.
Pine Flats Hot Springs, here we come.
You know, out of all the hot springs, we didn't even talk about one, because that was like a month ago. Or we went to Weir Hot Springs. That was like northern Idaho, just kind of hour and a half diagonal of Missoula, Montana. And it was a nice, like being in like an actual hot tub, but it was all natural rocks, and the temperature was perfect. Yeah, it was great. I wish we had footage of it, but we have nothing. We have not even a photo of it. Pine Flats. All right, we're on our way to the Pine Flat Hot Springs. It's just a little walk down here. Whoa, looks like there's a bit of a walk to get down here. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of effort.
Warm water, this is promising. Always the way to Hot Springs.
If you want to, I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend.
I think we just found it, and I think we're the only ones here. I'm not really sure, but check this out.
With you, wanna stay right here with you. As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around when you're all messed up. It's a great relief to be.
Definitely a cool experience. I really enjoyed that one.
So we got one pool on the bottom here, which is kind of lukewarm. We got that super sweet pool, which is really up there and super private. And then there's another one way out there right when you come in. We highly suggest the one that's up here.
Very relaxing day in the hot springs. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. But yeah, we're signing off here from the Pine Flat Hot Springs.
If you guys like this video and liked our wrap up of all the Idaho hot springs, be sure to give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe. We'd appreciate it.
Adios.